Welcome to Easy Classic Stories. This is a retelling of Captains Courageous, a novel by Rudyard Kipling. Captains Courageous is a famous book by Rudyard Kipling. It's about a rich boy named Harvey who falls off a ship. He is saved by fishermen and learns to work hard. Harvey grows up and becomes brave. The book is very successful. Many people love it. It's been made into movies. It's exciting and teaches good lessons. It's great for learning English and understanding bravery. You'll enjoy Harvey's adventures. Now listen carefully to the story. At the end, we'll have an exercise on key events to help test your understanding. Harvey Cheney was a rich and spoiled teenager. He was traveling on a big, fancy ship with his family. One day, Harvey was leaning over the side of the ship. Suddenly, he fell into the cold, dark ocean. He couldn't believe it. He tried to swim, but the waves were too strong. "Help!" Harvey shouted. But the ship was already far away. He was all alone in the big ocean. Just then, a small fishing boat called the We're Here was nearby. The captain, Disco Troop, saw something in the water. "Man overboard!" he shouted. The crew quickly turned the boat and threw a lifebuoy to Harvey. Harvey grabbed the lifebuoy tightly. The crew pulled him onto the boat. He was shivering and scared. "Where am I?" Harvey asked, looking around at the strange faces. Disco Troop looked at Harvey carefully. "You're on the We're Here, boy. We're a fishing boat. What's your name?" "I'm Harvey Cheney," he said, still shaking. "My father is very rich. He'll pay you to take me back." Disco laughed. "We're not going back anytime soon, boy. We're here to fish. You'll have to stay with us until we return to Gloucester." Harvey couldn't believe his ears. He was used to getting whatever he wanted. But now he was stuck on a small fishing boat with strangers. He looked around at the rough crew and the simple boat. This was going to be very different from his luxurious life. The crew gave Harvey some dry clothes and a warm blanket. They showed him where he could sleep. Harvey lay down, feeling tired and confused. He had never been in a situation like this before. He didn't know what to do. As the days passed, Harvey slowly got used to life on the We're Here. He watched the crew work hard every day, fishing and cleaning the boat. He saw how they helped each other and worked together. Harvey started to realize that his old life was very different from this one. One day, Disco Troop called Harvey over. "Boy, it's time you started earning your keep. You can help Dan with the bait." Harvey looked at Dan, Disco's son. Dan smiled at him. "Come on, Harvey, I'll show you what to do." Harvey followed Dan, feeling nervous. He had never worked before, but he knew he had to try. He wanted to show the crew that he could be useful too. Harvey woke up early the next morning. The boat was already busy with the crew preparing for a day of fishing. Harvey watched them, feeling out of place. He had never worked hard in his life, but he knew he had to try. Disco Troop saw Harvey standing alone. "Come on, boy, time to learn," he said, handing Harvey a bucket of bait. "Follow Dan, he'll show you what to do." Harvey followed Dan to the side of the boat. Dan showed him how to put bait on the hooks. "Like this, Harvey. Be careful, the hooks are sharp." Harvey tried to copy Dan, but it was harder than it looked. The hooks were slippery and the bait smelled bad. He struggled, but Dan was patient. "You'll get it, Harvey, just keep trying." The days passed slowly. Harvey worked hard but made many mistakes. The crew laughed at him sometimes, but they also helped him. Manuel, a kind Portuguese fisherman, showed Harvey how to tie knots. Like this, Harvey, pull it tight. Harvey tried his best, but he was tired and homesick. One night he sat alone on the deck, looking at the stars. He missed his old life and his family. Disco Troop saw Harvey sitting alone and sat down next to him. "Feeling homesick, boy?" he asked. Harvey nodded. "Yes, I miss my family. I miss my old life." Disco looked at the stars too. "I know it's hard, boy, but you're learning. You're getting stronger. Your family will be proud of you when you go back." The next day, Harvey worked harder. He listened carefully to the crew and tried to do everything right. He still made mistakes, but he didn't give up. He wanted to prove himself. One day a big wave hit the boat. Harvey fell and hurt his hand. He looked at the blood, feeling scared. But then he remembered what Disco had said. He had to be strong. He had to keep trying. Dan saw Harvey's hand. "Come on, Harvey, let's clean that up." He helped Harvey bandage his hand. "You're doing great, Harvey. Don't give up." Harvey smiled at Dan. He was glad to have a friend. He was glad to be part of the crew. He was learning and getting stronger. As the days turned into weeks, Harvey became more comfortable on the We're Here. He learned to love the simple life on the boat and appreciate the hard work and friendship of the crew. He was changing and growing, starting to understand what was truly important in life. Harvey was getting used to life on the We're Here. He woke up early every day, ready to work. He helped Dan with the bait and learned to tie knots quickly. The crew saw Harvey's effort and started to respect him. One day, Disco Troop called Harvey over. "Harvey, today you'll help with the fishing lines. Watch Dan and do as he does." Harvey followed Dan to the side of the boat. Dan showed him how to throw the fishing line into the water. "Like this, Harvey. Make sure the line is straight." Harvey tried to copy Dan. He threw the line, but it got tangled. He tried again and again. Finally, he got it right. Dan smiled at him. "Good job, Harvey. You're learning fast." The days were long and tiring, but Harvey enjoyed the work. He liked being part of the crew. He liked feeling useful. He even started to enjoy the simple food they ate. One evening, after a long day of fishing, Harvey sat with the crew for dinner. They laughed and talked about the day. Harvey listened, feeling happy. He was part of their team. Manuel sat next to Harvey. "You're doing well, Harvey. You're strong and brave." Harvey smiled. "Thank you, Manuel. I'm trying my best." Disco Troop saw Harvey talking with the crew. He smiled too. "Harvey, you've come a long way. You're a good worker now." Harvey felt proud. He had never worked so hard before, but he liked it. He liked feeling strong and capable. One day, a big fish bit Harvey's line. He pulled hard, but the fish was strong. The crew cheered for him. "Pull, Harvey, don't let it go!" Harvey pulled with all his might. Finally, he caught the fish. It was big and shiny. The crew cheered loudly. "Well done, Harvey! That's a big one!" Harvey smiled, feeling happy and proud. He had caught his first big fish. He was learning and growing. He was becoming a real fisherman. As the weeks passed, Harvey became more skilled. He learned to clean the fish, mend the nets, and even steer the boat a little. He loved the simple life on the We're Here. He loved the hard work and the friendship of the crew. He was changing, growing stronger and wiser every day. Life on the We're Here was tough, but Harvey was getting stronger every day. He enjoyed the work and the company of the crew. But one day everything changed. The sky turned dark and the wind started to blow strongly. Disco Troop looked worried. "Storm's coming," he said. "Everyone get ready." The crew quickly prepared the boat. They tied down everything and checked the ropes. Harvey helped as much as he could. He felt a little scared, but he wanted to be brave. The storm hit hard. Big waves crashed against the boat. Rain poured down, making it hard to see. Harvey held on tight, trying to stay steady. Suddenly, a huge wave hit the boat. Manuel, who was near the edge, slipped and fell into the water. Harvey saw him fall and didn't hesitate. He grabbed a rope and jumped in after Manuel. The water was cold and dark. Harvey swam as fast as he could towards Manuel. He reached him and wrapped the rope around him. The crew pulled them both back onto the boat. Manuel coughed and spat out water. He looked at Harvey grateful. "Thank you, Harvey. You saved my life." Disco Troop patted Harvey on the back. "Well done, boy. You're brave and quick thinking." Harvey smiled, feeling proud. He had faced the storm and saved Manuel. He was no longer the spoiled boy he used to be. He was strong and brave. The storm finally passed and the sea became calm again. The crew worked together to fix the damage. Harvey helped, feeling more confident than ever. That night, as they sat down for dinner, the crew talked about the storm. They praised Harvey for his bravery. Dan looked at Harvey with admiration. "You're a real fisherman now, Harvey." Harvey felt happy. He had earned the respect of the crew. He had proven himself. He was no longer just a passenger on the We're Here. He was part of the team. As the days went by, Harvey continued to learn and grow. He faced each challenge with courage and determination. He was becoming a man, strong and wise, and he knew that he owed it all to his time on the We're Here. The days turned into weeks, and the We're Here was finally ready to return to Gloucester. The crew was excited to go home. Harvey felt a mix of happiness and sadness. He was happy to see his family again, but sad to leave his new friends. Disco Troop saw Harvey looking thoughtful. "You'll miss us, won't you, boy?" he asked. Harvey nodded. "Yes, I will. I've learned so much from all of you." Disco smiled. "And we've learned from you, Harvey. You've shown us what a city boy can do." The journey back to Gloucester was smooth. The crew worked together to sail the boat safely. Harvey helped with everything, from steering the boat to cleaning the deck. He wanted to do as much as he could before he left. As they approached Gloucester, Harvey saw the harbour filled with boats. He felt excited. He was going to see his family soon. The We're Here docked at the harbour. The crew started to unload the fish they had caught. Harvey helped, feeling proud of their hard work. Suddenly, Harvey heard a familiar voice. "Harvey! Harvey!" It was his father. He turned around and saw his father running towards him. Harvey's father hugged him tightly. "Harvey, I've been so worried about you. I'm so glad you're safe." Harvey hugged his father back. "I'm sorry, Dad, I fell off the ship, but I'm okay now." Harvey's father looked at the crew of the We're Here. "Thank you for taking care of my son," he said. Disco Troop shook his hand. "He took care of himself, sir. He's a fine young man now." Harvey's father looked at Harvey proud. "I can see that. Thank you, Harvey, for being so brave." Harvey smiled. He was happy to see his father proud of him. He introduced his father to the crew, telling him about their adventures. As they talked, Harvey felt grateful. He had learned so much from the crew of the We're Here. He had grown strong and brave, and he knew he would never forget his time on the boat. That night, Harvey and his father stayed in Gloucester. They talked about everything that had happened. Harvey's father listened, amazed at his son's stories. "You've changed, Harvey," his father said. "You're not the same boy who fell off the ship." Harvey nodded. "I know, Dad. I've learned what's really important in life, and I want to be a better person." His father smiled. "You already are, Harvey. You already are." The next day, Harvey and his father visited the crew of the We're Here. They wanted to thank them for everything they had done. Harvey's father had a surprise for the crew. "I want to help you all," he said. "You took care of my son and I'm grateful. I want to invest in your fishing business." The crew looked surprised. Disco Troop shook his hand. "Thank you, sir. That's very kind of you." Harvey smiled, happy that his father wanted to help his friends. He knew that the crew deserved it. They had worked hard and taught him so much. Harvey and his father spent a few more days in Gloucester. They talked about the future. Harvey's father saw how much his son had changed. He was proud of him. "Harvey, I want you to know that I'm proud of you," he said. "You've shown me that you can be strong and brave." Harvey felt happy. He had never heard his father say that before. He knew that he had changed for the better. Before they left Gloucester, Harvey said goodbye to the crew. He hugged Dan and Manuel, thanking them for their friendship. "I'll never forget you," Harvey said. "You've taught me so much." Dan smiled. "And we'll never forget you, Harvey. You're one of us now." As Harvey and his father left Gloucester, Harvey looked back at the harbour. He knew he would miss the We're Here and the crew, but he also knew that he would never forget the lessons he had learned. He was ready to face the future with courage and determination. Back home, Harvey started to help his father with the family business. He worked hard, using the skills he had learned on the We're Here. His father saw the change in him and was proud. Harvey knew that his adventure on the We're Here had changed him forever. He was no longer the spoiled boy he used to be. He was strong, brave, and wise, and he was ready to face whatever challenges came his way. Great job sticking with the story all the way to the end. It's time to review the key ideas with a fun multiple-choice quiz. You'll find the answers in the comments section. Take your time with the questions, and don't forget to leave a comment below to let us know if you enjoyed the story. Your feedback helps us improve. If you liked it, show your support by hitting the like button. It really makes our day. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories. Thank you so much for being with us.